Top shelf has his man. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Troy O'Meary makes the clutch grab, and Arizona State 1 point away from tying this. Hankerson is the back. Four-man rush for Arizona State. Blind side was exposed. Sanders wants it up. Got his man. It's Antonio down near the 30-yard line. And just like that, Colorado within striking. Bassett to hold. The kick is up. And Mata strokes it through the pipes. And Colorado picks up the road victory, their first Pac-12 victory for Coach Prime as they improve to 4-2.
What's going on, guys? Vegas here, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be reacting to Deion Sanders' post-game press conference after his team won against Arizona State. I watched this game. It wasn't pretty. I mean, they got the win, but it wasn't pretty. And I know Deion, if you watched the game, like, I knew he wasn't going to be happy by the team's performance. But yeah, we're going to watch this reaction. This is a fresh reaction. I haven't seen his press conference yet, but I knew it would be interesting, so I thought might as well react to it. So, hurry up.
Appreciate everything. Wonderful win. Played like hot garbage. You know, trying to figure this out.
Of course.
I really am. I'm sick of us coming out here and putting forth the effort we put forth in the first half. For practices, we had really diligent meetings, and we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah, this is kind of the thing for the Colorado Buffs right now, is that they're not really consistent. They're not consistent on the offensive side, not consistent on the defensive side, not even consistent on the special teams side when it comes to kicking. So there's a lot of like ups and downs with this Colorado team, but it's progress. It's a progress developing team, the way I see it. So, but Deion's trying to figure it out. The whole Colorado's trying to figure it out. Like, what do they need to do to get this team better, and more importantly, more consistent. So
Trying to figure this out. I'm sick of it. I'm sorry. I'm happy about the win, but I'm not happy in the fashion that we won it in. We're better than that. We really are better than that, and we got to start showing that. I expect to win, and I expect to win in a better fashion than that.
It's about expectations. Expectations. He's trying to set expectations for everybody.
I'm sick of these consistent holes that we're displaying, and the penalties and the things that we were doing. We're so much better. I apologize for my anger today, but I don't accept mediocrity. Maybe you do, maybe you can live with it, maybe you sleep with it, maybe you lie with it, maybe you're comfortable with it, but I'm not. Let's go.
I actually think this is a good mindset, because when you know the expectations for the team, you know the expectations that's being placed on Colorado in the future, and you know you're trying to inspire your coaches, your players, that they are so much better and they could do so much more. Having this kind of attitude, you have to like kind of face reality of what it is, and the reality is like Colorado's not consistent. Colorado continues to struggle when it comes to protecting Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders still struggles with holding on the ball too long. It's just a whole mixture of things, but yeah, let's continue.
That second drive, was that kind of part of it there? You called 2 timeouts. You guys were really just trying to break through the wall and get a score. Well, it was like you weren't.
You mean the second drive of the game?
Yeah, it looks like you weren't okay coming away with nothing there, right? You had to
second drive of the whole game.
Yes.
What about the first drive? What about the first 2
right.
plays?
Right.
How do you start out a game like that? With a quarterback like this?
What message to the team to get them to?
I've delivered every type of message you can fathom. It's not just the team. This is all of us. This is me and the coaches included. It's not just the team.
And he's taking accountability. He's trying to put blame on the coaches. He's trying to make sure this whole project, that everyone knows that this is a whole project, a whole team that needs to fix this issue. It's not just the players; it's also the coaches as well, who need to find a way to help this team become more consistent. And that's the biggest thing. That's what Deion's trying to figure out, and that's the problem right now.
They glean from us.
Brian, go ahead. Coach, there was a drive late in the third quarter where you got, I think Shore got sacked at the end of the drive. He goes off the sideline, he's sitting by himself. The offense is down here.
He's mad.
Yeah.
He's upset with the way this looks.
You can tell
He's upset with the way it's going. He's upset with hit after hit after hit. You think he's happy being the most sacked guy in the in college football, and he's still doing what he's capable of doing?
I'm really watching this offensive line for Colorado, and I feel like it's just, I don't know, I think it's just the players. Like, the players are just not as good, especially the tackle position. The tackles can't block. Or even at that, like, I feel like entire offensive line and even the running backs, they can't, like, provide protection for Shador. Like, and I realized this when I was watching the game. Usually when a quarterback gets sacks, gets sacks a lot, it's not just the offensive line issue. It could be Shador. It could be the route concepts take too long. It could be, it could be the offensive line, but it's a whole mixture of things that I kind of realized when I'm watching this Colorado team.
He's sick of it.
So when he comes out that next drive, that was the pivotal drive, I thought. How key was that drive, him coming out like that and just...
Every drive is key. Every drive is key. He always does this. You've seen this every darn week, man. This ain't new to you. You've seen this every week. You see him do this every week. It's like we waiting on him to put on his cape and do what he does. That's what he does every week. You guys should be accustomed to it by now.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
For the first 3 quarters, kind of struggled trying to get to the end.
Yeah, that's normal for us. That's normal.
Got 3 big sacks.
Yes, sir.
Late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter. What was sort of the message to,
Wasn't a message during the darn game. It's you got to go out there and do your darn jobs. I mean, Coach Kelly, he's calling a heck of a game. I'm listening. He's calling a heck of a game. We got guys that need to step up and handle their responsibilities. First of all, there's no way a team should drive 96 yards on us to tie the game. No way. There's no way.
Defense. I'm pretty sure the whole reason why Colorado decided to go for a field goal at the very end, because they probably could have ended the game if they decided to go for a touchdown, but they went for the field goal and decided to go with the 7-point lead and didn't think, and they trusted their defense to try to stop them, but their defense couldn't stop. Colorado's defense still continues to struggle, allowing a lot of yards. And actually, looking at the stats, Arizona State outgained Colorado this game. So Arizona State was driving. They were driving, and they just couldn't finish their drives, or it stalled out, or penalties. Yeah, it was penalties mainly that kind of stalled out the Arizona State. But yeah, like, Colorado should have, like, probably could have lost this game if Arizona State, if they just had one more big play, and this game is probably over.
Coach, on the bright side, Giovanni Antonio made some big catches late. What was that like for him out there?
It was awesome. It was awesome because he didn't have a great game last week, but I love his resilience and he bounced back. I believe in him 100%. I totally believe in him 100%, and I'm glad he got back in there and was able to do what he did, because he's a grown man and he's a dog. Plays his butt off, never complains. Just a good kid, man. A really good kid. Was raised tremendously right.
Coach, you wanted to win the first and second quarter.
Yeah.
You're obviously not happy about that.
Right.
What do you got to do as a staff to get that message? You told us, I'm sure you told them.
We got to do better. We got to put the kids in better situations. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Look at the darn stats. I mean, the targets. We got to do better. We got to do better all the way around. Offensive, defensively, special team. We started out not kicking the darn ball to the end zone, returnable ball. I don't know how everybody else kickers kick the ball out of the end zone but ours.
Speaking of kickers, you and Mata shared a moment there after the game winner where you kind of looked like you maybe pushed him out on the field to get some more shine.
Yeah, I wanted to do
What kind of moment was that for you?
Yeah, Mata. I mean, guys, you didn't believe in Mata. I believe in Mata. Why do you think I brought him here? Mata don't miss. You call a timeout and freeze them all you want. That don't mean nothing about it.
That right there is the confidence that I'm talking about. When Deion speaks the way he does, because it's one thing to look at your coach and be like, yeah, you're a good coach. You know, you have good schemes, you have good like concepts, you have good ideas for the team, the offense and the defense. It's another thing to be able to inspire your teammates or your players and your coaches, and also be able to back them up as well. Like you're willing to, if you're going to talk bad about my players, like I feel like Deion will be front and center to defend his players 100%. And I honestly can't say that for all coaches, because sometimes coaches are there for a bag. Sometimes coaches just feel like they're trying to do something just because, and they'll separate the good coaches and the bad coaches. And Deion is trying to establish something with Colorado, which is a really good thing. And Deion expected this. He expected a win when he came into this game. He expected the win. He expected a clean game, and he didn't get a clean game. So this is kind of the main reason why he's not happy with the Colorado performance right now.
Well, that's who he is, and that's what he always says. When I walk over to him and give him a hug, he said, "I don't miss," and I love it. So I told him to do your thing. Get your shine on. Your moment, baby. Live it. That's what I told him.
Coach Greg Moore, Arizona Republic.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
You're generally so positive. It's kind of jarring for me to see you.
I have expectations, my brother. I'm sorry.
You all right?
I really do. I have greater expectations.
Expectations.
And we're better than this. We really are. We're better than this.
And how do you turn this back into a positive message? Because that seems to connect with the larger theme. You've got something bigger. That this game is part of something bigger.
We gotta meet my. I'm not changing. So you gotta meet my expectations. And that starts in practice, that starts in film study, that starts in preparation, that starts in coaching, that starts all the way down the board. It ain't just the kids, it's everybody. I have lofty expectations for this team, for this school, for this university. I really do. And we're gonna get there.
It's another big thing. It's like Deion is up front. He says what it is. He says what the fans are thinking, or people who are watching this school are thinking.
On the one drive there, I think it was late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, Shedeur on a scramble kind of lowered his shoulder and into one of the ASU defenders, and it looked like he yelled, at the sideline at you guys. What did that message send to the team as he was kind of showing off that?
I don't even know if we registered, because how you got a quarterback is not known for running, lowering his shoulder and runs over a guy. There should be 3 linemen there to help him up, shouldn't it? Didn't see that.
Yeah.
That shit right there, that should make you want to say, oh my God, our quarterback ain't no joke, he's a dog. No, didn't see it.
I'm really curious about the halftime, if Deion said anything during the halftime, or if Deion said anything after the game. I'm really curious what that speech would be like.
The drive, obviously, at the end where they tied it, you're not happy with that. But defensively, they shut them down before that. Were you pleased with the way the defense bounced back?
Yeah, defense played good ball into that last drive. So that last drive makes you forget all of everything wonderful that they did to give up a 96-yard drive.
On Tuesday when you addressed the team, I think you said, I'm taking it personally, these slow starts, I'm going to take control of this.
Right.
Did you think kind of heading in, maybe you had corrected a few things?
Yes, I did.
Didn't go that way, which is why you're a little extra frustrated?
I thought I lit the fire up on every darn body that needed the fire to be lit. And obviously, it hadn't registered.
Coach, what have you seen from Anthony Hankerson the last few weeks?
Hank is a dog, man. Hank is...
You have to look at the film. You have to look at the film and see what's going on, and this is a whole process that needs to happen. But yeah, guys, let me know if this video is almost over anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think of like Deion's post game? What do you guys think of the game in general, and what do you think the Colorado Buffs need to do in general to kind of stop this whole trend about having slow starts? So let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all later.